Hello, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? And we're gonna go out with some good old Reddit Dota today. This game was submitted by, I am not entirely positive. It is actually Chester. Alright, I didn't know that, but I'm gonna do this game anyway. We're gonna power through. I've almost recovered. I'm not coughing as much as I used to do, but nevertheless, we're still going to be hitting right into this game, and this looks like a ranked alt pick. It is at least a ranked system, which means that Chester is going to be drafting Axe. I'm really excited to see how he's going to come out. Or he's actually going to be doing with this Axe and what he's going to be doing, because I play Axe very differently from other people. So, really excited to see what he's going to do, and I'm going to just be moving straight on. I think I might actually just speed things up here. Just to get the picks coming out a bit more sudden. As up to 4 extra. We got the Sniper, picked up by Zach Max. It is a somewhat decent pickup up against Axe if you can keep Vision of Axe, because you can provide it from Blink and Shadow Fiend. Bristleback immediately picked up afterwards. Not exactly good heroes against Axe. Tiny isn't either if you actually... Well, Tiny is okay. Tiny's alright, because he can always blink out. He also has the Blink initiation into the Avalanche in case Axe doesn't catch him. He has a lot of options up against him. Winter Wern, I'm still not entirely sure how you pronounce that. The Ice Dragon. Or something. Disruptor as well. We got a Slug, we got a Shadow Fiend, heavy farming team with the backup of the Disruptor. And Phantom Assassin, so we're going to be having a huge damage output. And Meepo last. I'm not entirely positive why you would pick Meepo up against an Axe, but apparently they have. So we're going to be heading right into this game here. It can of course stun him. But then again, it's not exactly an amazing thing, because you can keep one Meepo locked down and he cannot get away. So, Dark Diesel is going to be sitting on the Disruptor. Got Chester sitting on that beautiful Axe. And I think this looks... Yeah, this is pretty much a laning build. Could jungle that as well, but he is going full on top lane. So, probably see him combo up with somebody. Apparently not like the Slug and the Phantom Assassin, which was totally what I was expecting. So he's gonna be having a nice time up on top, trying to farm up. And we're gonna be having Forsaken on the mid lane, on the regular, as far as I can tell, Shadow Fiend. I'm not entirely positive. Yep, no Arcanas for him. He does look slightly different, the Arcana. It's not the most amazing Arcana in my eyes. It looks cool, but, I mean, you could get so much more out of it. We got the Phantom Assassin sitting here down at the bottom lane. Brave Love. Silove. It's going to be your Phantom Assassin down the bottom lane. Up by the Slug. And that's a very huge disadvantage. These guys are not strong in the early game. Like, whatsoever. I mean, Slug has escape. They both have escape, so if they know each other, it could actually work, but... It's not exactly good for killing, because the only real slow they have there, of course, have the pounce and everything like that. But, you know, if they're going to be up against a bristleback sniper lane, which it looks like right now, that could become a problem for him. Sniper, he can just harass away. Slug is not exactly tanky at level 1. He doesn't have any essence shift. Barely any armor. Phantom Assassin, she does have armor, but no evasion, and she is squishy as dicks. But on the mid lane, we're going to be having the Meepo go up against the Shadow Fiend. This is one I favor Shadow Fiend very highly to win, as Meepo. He's an alright mid laner. He can get his farm with that poof and everything, but it's going to be difficult for him. He's going to be on the early rotations, though, so when he hits level 3, we got to keep an eye out. On the bottom lane, we got Sadmax and Drade playing up against Seath and Brave, as mentioned earlier. Bristleback just going straight in, wanting to get a few quill sprays off. Quilling sprays. Sniper might be targeting the wrong guy here. As up on top lane, Matroda is going to drop very low. You really got to watch out on that level 1 Tiny for harass, because he got no armor whatsoever. 5% physical damage resistance. It just goes straight through. But he's going to get stronger, and if he has a good support and winner, he should be fine. Actually going for the Arctic Burn first. I would say a Cold Embrace would actually be nice just to keep him healthy in lane. As for second, it's for the second pickup here. Now up on top lane. Oh, that is magic. He's going to get called, and that's first blood. Going the way out the Disruptor. I'm not entirely sure that last hit was necessary, but it did get Chester out in time, so we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it was
That is a fearsome creature you ride.
Brave. It's gonna drop low here. There is a sniper. He does have some headshot ability. Now Steve comes in, actually traps the bristleback, so he's unable to chase any further. Sniper is gonna get the kill. Steve trying to chase. I'm not exactly sure that's a good idea. Bristleback getting the hits off, and so is Sniper. He's getting the headshots and a double kill for the Sniper, so 2 for 1 as of right now. And like I said, it's I don't like saying, you know, like I told you so or anything like that, but that lane is not very strong. That bottom lane is not very strong at all. You got huge kill potential in the Sniper Bristleback. Bristleback is amazing up against damage. He's got plenty of harass, plenty of slow. Plus you got the Sniper with the ridiculous mini slow, the headshot. Sounds kind of weird when you say mini slow, but it is extraordinary. It is actually true. She did go carry. They did need a proper support, or somebody like Avenge who could transition into the late game, because their late game is not the strongest. Axe kind of drops off a little bit. I think the Meepo might have been a counter the Phantom Assassin. She's not having a good time up against Meepo because of the Battle Fury, because of her item choice. So might not want to go for that Battle Fury. Might want to drop some other items. Yes, gonna increase her farm, but the question is who's she gonna be taking it from? Arctic. That's not the Arctic Burn. That's the Splinter Blast. I gotta get these abilities right. I'm still not entirely confident on Winter Wearing. I'm probably not gonna play him. I do not like the hero. I like it somebody who was able to play him well, but I don't like the hero in and of itself. Sadmax and Drade still sitting on that bottom lane. Steve, I don't want to do that if I was you. He's got a Bristleback buddy to back him up. This is actually an amazing lane. Amazing laning composition. You have the Bristleback to kind of, you know, take all your focus, and for the Sniper to hide behind, because they cannot get through. Because they're both melee, they cannot get through Bristleback on the Sniper. He's gonna eat them alive if they even try it. And of course the Quill Sprays. The abundance. Up on top lane. Right, we haven't actually seen a whole lot of action mid, but up on top, Tiny. He might drop again. No, the Cold Embrace is gonna save him. Oh, that is so unfortunate for him. There is the Battle Hunger though. There might be enough. He needs to eat a tree. That should be enough to save him, I think. Yeah, it is. He's regenerating through it. For a second, with that haste rune, might want to consider using that to go bottom. Meepo has a second Meepo already. Just gonna send that back to base to heal up. As he's just looks like he's farming his way towards the Quick Aghanim Scepter. I completely butchered that sentence, but it's all fine. It's all good. This Werner is the only one currently sitting up on top. Tiny out of regen and out of mana, so he's not really worth a whole lot as of right now. As you can tell in terms of the last hit graph, Shadow Fiend is doing amazingly. He's now rotated bottom to try to deal with this both the Bristleback and the Sniper. Sniper sitting inside the secret shop. Not really sure what he's doing. He's on an extended shopping trip now, dropping out. Pounds in from Slaughter, or Slug. That's going to be enough. Races are off by a very, very large margin on Sniper. He might be able to TP out. I think he just got him off in the wrong order there. But they got the Bristleback nonetheless, which is a huge pickup. The guy is almost impossible to kill later on, so stopping some of his farm and some of his rain forward, and you should be fine. Now the Meepo rotation, though. That could be a problem for the Shadow Fiend. He doesn't really like being close to people unless he can get this Requiem of Souls off. And he's TP now. Now Slug is the only one down there. The little fishy fish. Chester as right now up to 14 last hits. Meepo, of course, leading the farm board as right now. He should be leading on the, almost leading on the experience as well. Very much up there. Winter actually sitting high on the experience board, but that's not really, he's not really left lane at all. As we got down on the bottom lane. The Boots out on Brave. Boots in the gloves of Ace, so she's going straight power chats. Not half that bad, but so is Slark. It's also alright. Up on the top lane, Chester trying to chase Winner, but there is no backup from the Disruptor. I wouldn't go if I was him. He's only got about 180 HP, so Bristleback showing his presence. Might just want to kick up the audio a little bit again because it is rather low. I can barely hear anything that's going on in game as of right now. There it is. That's a bit better. Chester. Sitting in there. Oh, he's actually dropped quite low. Disruptor is going to manage just to get the salve on the courier and manage to heal up. Now the rotation's in from Meepo though. He's going on to Chester. This might be the end of him. And it looks like it. He's going to get one last helix before the final blow to the face with the shovel. I think it's a shovel he's carrying. No, it's actually a sword. I love the shovel though. Now, Zadmax going in. Almost the least is going to be harassing them out with the shrapnel. Of course, an amazing ability now that it's been buffed so much. Even though it doesn't damage towers, it still does one hell of a lot of. You got one hell of a lot of slow in it. Not much damage, but that's not really what you need it for. Basically for lockdown, so he can put down the amount of damage. Because Sniper in and of himself doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's the attack speed he will eventually be gaining. Because he scales so well now. Chester, oh, he's going far. Doesn't have the blink dagger yet, excuse me. So he might be in a bit of trouble. They're going to try to turn this. Bristle, getting the slows off. Chester, he's so slow, but there's no help to be found from anybody down there. Now Brave sends out a little stifling dagger. But then again, they aren't really all that healthy. Meepo just going actually straight BOTs. That is going to increase his farm by a rather significant amount. But so is an Aghanim Scepter. Ah, the creep died. Food free. Has Sniper even died yet? He hasn't. He's actually doing rather well. Only 11 last hits though. But Bristleback has been taking quite a lot of that. So it pretty much only makes up for it. Up in the top lane, Winter is going to get a kill here. Might get a counter kill up from the Shadow Fiend. Cold Embrace is going to go on Winter himself. There's a couple of raises trying to deal with the damage there. And it's going to be enough, but Forsaken, is he going to get out? CP in from Sniper. He doesn't have... He is faster. There is no damage. Oh, the assassination, not going to be enough. He's going to bottle through it. Now down on bottom lane, Chester. Gonna find two Meepos on Bristleback. There is the call. That might be good for him here. Slug, he should be pouncing in here. Might want to jump on the Meepo. Oh, there's the dunk, but he's gonna die eventually. Slug has the backup of the Disruptor. Might want to try to for a counter pounce. Might want to go for this kill. He is gonna, and there it is. It's gonna be enough. So low though. On to 3 HP. So overall, a good fight for Radiant down here on bottom lane. Dire losing out a bit too much, considering the fact that the Meepo did go down. I don't really think he's all that fight ready yet. Needs to spend a bit more time farming up, try to get that quick Aghanim Scepter that he will eventually get. As of right now, he's sitting second on GPM, second on net worth, only outfarmed by the Shadow Fiend, who has of course 3 kills. His Meepo has died only once though. Diesel. He's going to be chilling out in the middle lane. Or bottom lane, excuse me. Dave Jones. Chester might be looking for a bit of a sniper here. Not going to happen though. Doesn't have the blink yet. Which is the issue. He's died 3 times, so farm is not all that great. Diesel just taking a bit of a harass up from CGA. I said my coughing had gone away. Apparently it hadn't. But yeah, Slug, you should be fine on regen as of right now. Sniper, he's going to rotate down into that bottom lane. And you might want to see a counter rotation here from Chester and Diesel. So they can get down and deal with this problem. Because they're looking to take the tower here. It's getting low. So I think Slug is going to try to go in for the deny. Sniper not going to do anything more about it. Going to try to for the siege route instead. It is not within deny range yet. Disruptor comes in now. Chester. Oh, the kinetic field landing on them both. And there's a call as well into both, and that's going to be the end of the Sniper and the Disruptor, and the Winter Warrior.
I said good day, sir.
With the donk there for Max. So that's 2 kills for him and 1 assist. 1 extra assist. He's 2-3-3 now. Brave on the mid lane, currently standing on the lowest GPM as he's died twice. Even getting out farmed by what is basically a support Bristleback. Almost a winner. Oh, the chase in from Bristle. Gonna think otherwise. And now his front is turned towards the enemy. Where's the pounds from Slug? He's got the Shadow Dance going for him, but needs about 5 more mana. No Tread Switching available, so they're not gonna get him though. But Sniper gonna go for the assassination. That's gonna finish him off. And Sniper, he's gonna go as well though to the Thunderstrike of the Disruptor. Chester is gonna get launched. There's the Requiem of Soul. It's not really gonna do as much as I expected, but he's gonna get Bristle back. Who decides to go back in. Might have just wanted to back out instead. And Meepo actually going down up in the top lane to the Phantom Assassin. That's a big kill for her. That's gonna skyrocket her GPM as of right now. Not sitting on the lowest anymore. Just sitting below the Slug. Just below the Slug. But as of right now, Shadow Fiend dominating this game. What's he got incoming? He's actually gonna go for Shadow Blade. Which I don't really know about the pickup. I would say Blink might fare him better. But then again, that's just my opinion. I like the Blink more. Oh, Sluggy Slug. Rather unfortunate. Where's the Requiem? That's on cooldown. There's the rotation from Chester. Doesn't have the Blink Dagger yet. Might want to farm up a bit more forward because he's got rotations coming in left and right. They really want to get the tower. Axe, no, gonna get tossed on the other side of the fight. Shadow Fiend is gonna get netted. He's gonna try to raise this Meepo as he comes out. Jester still in it for the Tiny. There is a donk available still for the Winter Warrior. Bristleback now comes in. Is he gonna get the kill? No, he's gonna miss the donk, and not even the call is gonna be enough. Or the counter helix. Meepo barely surviving that whole ordeal. That was a close one for Meepo. He's gotta think twice about going in, and at least they pretty much send a message like a Shadow Fiend and an Axe can work miracles even when they're on both sides of the same fight, or two sides of the same fight. Bristle, he should go down from this. He's just stuck inside of there. Thunderstrike and everything. As far as I know, that's what it's called. Yep. Dave Jones. He could get caught out here. It's gonna let the Slug. So he's trying to retreat out of here. Chase is not fast enough though. Chester still doesn't have that Blink Dagger, so he is gonna try to find net. Actually, I'm actually surprised that didn't latch. No call or no hunger. So no chase. He just needs to go find some. So does this PA. She's going straight for Vladimir's. That is really, really old meta. Meepo coming in. They want to get the kill. Tiny jumping in as well and going to get the toss off right on time. They can do a bit of damage to this middle tower. Down on bottom lane. We actually have a fight breaking out there as well. Axie's going to die off first. Slug going to do a bit of essence shifting off from the Sniper. That's going to hurt him a lot. Now the Dark Pact. Can he secure himself a double kill? No, the Cold Embrace is going to save him. Slug turning his attention towards the Winter Warrior. Also going to get completely rooted in place. This might be the end of the Slug. No, he's going to get Winter Warrior, but turn around. Sniper turning around and getting that kill. Diesel. Oh, that net is going to connect. Meepo's coming in left, right, and center. Another one, and there's the Sniper assassination. And that's almost the entire Radiant team gone there. Up on the top lane, though, there is a Shadow Fiend pushing in. They could have used him for that fight, but he is farming so well as of right now. Hold on. I think the Arcana actually kicked in there. At least looks like the head of the Arcana. Plus the image is different. Oh, Meepo coming in, canceling the TP. And now the second net is actually going to miss. Where's the third one? They know he's there. They got the assassination on him. He's gone. Kaboom. Staying there for a bit too long. Shadow Amulet on its own is not really all that good unless you have an instant CP. And that's the Vladimir's offering coming out on Phantom Assassin. That is really, really old meta. And that's not going to increase her farm by very much. Unfortunately. Because she really needs it. There it is. That is the Vlads. Slug is going for a Shadow Blade as well. He's chosen to go for the Claymore first. Oh, wow. What? That trash talk right there. Holy hell. Wow. the trash talk. If you guys are reading chat, if you're able to read chat, even though my quality is not very good, you gotta be laughing your ass off right now. I am right now. I'm gonna try to keep my focus on the game, but the trash talk is real. That does deserve a horse face. That does deserve a horse face. Apparently I cannot throw it in there. Damn it. Can only do that when I go live. Oh, Seath is going up against the winner. He's in trouble though. There is the cold embrace, gonna be securing his, at least his life. Chester now coming in, still doesn't have the blink dagger. Is getting slowed to death by the sniper here. There is no call. It's not there. He's chasing through though. I'm not entirely sure why. And there's the assassination. Slack coming back in, not gonna be enough. Now the other side of the map, we do have another fight erupting here. As, yep, that one right there is gonna be a disruptor god. And the toss, Phantom or Meepo is gonna get tossed in him. Oh, Phantom Assassin going back in, wants to get the Meepo, is not going to be able to. He's going to be able to jump out. And there's the Bristle. That's going to be more than enough to secure that kill. If they can actually, yep, there it is. Last little bash. Nope, that's what's a bit too far. Is looking for the Bristle. There's the ultimate. There is no stun. That's one kill for Shadow Fiend. Where are the Crackies? It's not there. Only a 10% chance. That's going to be a double kill for the Shadow Fiend. And he is rocking us right now. He does have his Shadow Blade. Chester. Actually got a pair of sense rewards. Think you might be looking for a bit of dewarding. I'm not entirely sure. They do have, basically right now, as you can probably tell, Dire, they have the entire map warded. Basically, they can see everything that's going on. Almost everything that's going on inside of that jungle. Yep. He's going to try to find that. Apparently he got caught out last time. So he's going to be trying to deward a little bit. While this Dire team rotate into the jungle. Sniper followed up by Winner, who's not smoked up or anything like that. And it is a Shadow Blade for the Sniper, so he has no means of an escape. He's going to be looking for the Shadow Fiend first. Now going to let it rip on him. He does have the Shadow Blade, so no fight. Going to be wandering straight out of that one. Tiny now coming in. Saying hello. And not going to be doing much with it. Just like popping his head in and said, hi, hey, how it going? How is it going, though? What I was trying to say. Apparently I cannot word today, which is a bit annoying. Meepo, gonna miss the net. Moving in for the kill here. He's actually gonna net the Shadow Fiend. He's just standing there. Not even giving a shit. Now the initiation in from Tiny. Toss in on Meepo as well. But Shadow Fiend just gonna be Shadow Blading and casually walking out of there. Straight. The Bristle, he's gonna be rotating in. Has not been scouted out by the Disruptor, who's now rotating in with them. Slug, he's in a bad spot right now. They might be looking to go on him first. There's the Nasal Goo. Gonna be snotting all over him. He's actually quite slow. He's almost gonna go down. Has to pop the Shadow Dance. Shadow Fiend now back in. Is gonna let go of the Requiem. And now trying to go ham, but the ultimate out from Winter Warrior. It's gonna almost be enough, yet gonna be enough to bring him down. Chester, not with the Blink Dagger yet. He does have the money for it. Might be looking for a bit more here. Is maybe gonna go for the Shadow Fiend. Not gonna let the Donk go just yet. Might want to wait for the Winter Warrior. There it is. That's the kill on him. Tiny. Now coming back in. Avalanche on the 2. But there's the call. Might be a bit much damage. The Cracky coming out. The crits though. Chester, he's dropping low. I think Tiny might be able to turn this. Not anymore though. He's too low. Chester coming in. No donk, but the call on point. But in the meantime, Meepo, he's split pushing all the way in on top lane. Almost putting the tier 3s down to half health. Not in the fight at all. He TP'd out early, I think. Least decided that top lane was very, very interesting. But he's got the axe now. Slug has a Shadow Blade and Blink Dagger out on this axe, and he's already halfway towards the Blade Mail, which is gonna make a world of difference for him when he goes up against the Sniper.
Invisibility.
Pretty much the only way you can really damage through a bat or a Blade Mail is by getting a Satanic, and I rather doubt that the Sniper is gonna find the form for that. If we look at the experience per minute, right now, of course, Meepo very comfortably sitting on the lead there. Actually, it's going to be going out on Chester here. There's a bit too much damage for the Meepo to handle. No blink. Another net. Going to secure Meepo's escape, and he's going to be out of there. The Michael illusions. GPM also sitting not as convincingly as I thought on the Meepo. Thought he was going to be way better. Or not he, that his farm was going to get way better. Diesel working his way towards that mech. That is pretty much done as far as I can tell.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's probably only looking to buy the recipe as of right now. I think it's about 900 gold. Not entirely positive. Down on bottom lane. The assassination in on Phantom Assassin, and she's gone. Axe actually dying as well early. And Sniper, they're going to be able to push in this middle lane quite efficiently. We're bottom lane. I keep saying middle lane when I should say bottom lane. No, Bristleback is going to get initiated upon by the Invis Slark. But is there enough damage? He has turned his back towards him, and he's going to be able to just wander out of there. Forcing out a rotation, though. They might be looking to go back in. Tiny doesn't have the blink. He's working straight towards the Aghanim Scepter. There's the toss on the Slug. He is too fast, and Avalanche not going to connect. There's a bottle, though. Shadow Fiend. He's Shadow Blading in. Wants to get the Requiem. That's not really going to connect on a whole lot. Trade. He's now stuck in a dumb place here. Not exactly trade. It's going to get tethered, though. Ah, Shadow Fiend. He's actually going to be going down to the Tiny end. Slug, he's going to... He is... Yeah, he's out of there. He's definitely out of... No, he's not even. How did they reveal him? I don't know how they actually reveal him, but Axe jumping in. Might be a bit too much for him. The static field. Meepo just wanders out of there. I'm not entirely sure how that's possible. It's going to get iced up now. Phantom Assassin is taking too much damage for herself to handle. Going to be blinking towards the Disruptor, but not going to be enough. That was a very, very messy team fight. Very, very messy team fight. Not even a mech for the Phantom Assassin. I don't think she would have made it out anyway. But yeah, that's going to open up a bit of space for the Meepo here to get his little Meeponians healed up and actually just proceed back to middle lane. The amount of push that this Dire team has is absolutely the Dire team has is absolutely amazing. You got the Tiny with an Aghanim Scepter and a Blink Dagger. He did just purchase that not too long ago. And you also have the Meepo with the Blink Dagger, and Meepo just being Meepo. Disruptor might go down here. He is pretty much gone. There it is, but so is the Meepo actually. Not really paying attention to his own HP pool. So he's going to go down and turn for the Shadow Fiend, and it's going to be an important kill. Or in turn for the Disruptor. Shadow Fiend is going to be taking the Meepo in turn for the Disruptor. Oh, double damage Tiny. This guy is on fire. He's going to be hurting a lot. There it is. Almost we're dropping quite a lot of damage off this Shadow Fiend as well. Tiny is ready to go on this mid lane. He wants to go. Seath. Sitting with the Shadow Blade, which is about to run out. That could become dangerous for him to be in that territory. Axe, unable to blink, is getting initiated on way too early. Now the ultimate off and winner. Oh, he's dropping so low off the Requiem of Souls. And that should be the end of Tiny. Oh, the Cracky. The RNG gods on the side of this Tiny today, but... So he's going to be going down to the Shadow Fiend and not the Phantom Assassin. Seath looking for the pounds. Is he going to find it? Actually, the Meepo coming back in. After dying very, very early, he's going to be wrecking almost everybody's face. Might turn towards the Shadow Fiend here, if he could see him. Oh, actually going back and going to be getting the counter kill. Shadow Fiend taking another kill on the Meepo here. And he's on fire. He's sitting on way too much. Actually going for the AC. Almost immediately. He's sending that towards the Secret Shop at top lane. He's dropping low. Glyph is off. They should be able to get off and at least rescue some health off of it. Sniper going for an MKB. I'm not entirely positive if that's a good choice or not, because at this point the Phantom Assassin's not that big of a threat. If you look in terms of net worth here, she's sitting third lowest on the farm board, with Axe taking up bottom. Shadow Fiend actually surprisingly sitting on first position here, as the Assault Cuirass is not going to be out on him. That's going to be a bit extra. Bit of extra attack speed.
Has been denied.
And the armor, of course, really actually going to help out Axe a lot when he's in that call. Or when he's in the middle of the fight. My only issue is I don't really think that Chester is mobile enough to really work as a proper Axe. Oh, he's going to find the Meepo here. Not going to jump it. This Phantom Assassin's going to go down in his hand now, down on bottom lane. Disruptor, why are you sticking around, buddy? I don't think that's entirely a good idea. Oh, the Avalanche on the Shadow Fiend. Can they turn this? There's the Kinetic Field and the Static Storm, and that should be more than enough. Destroyed, absolutely. And now Meepo. Oh, he's actually going to get glimpsed back. Not in time, though. Slug. He's going to almost go down. If the pounces are there, or the poofs, excuse me, not going to be enough. Shadow Fiend taking him out. Disruptor. Looking fine. Chester going to be dropping low, jumping back in. There is a slug available. Oh, the damage output is just too much for the Styria team to handle. On middle lane, Bristleback, the only one to really basically stay alive off this. They're just uncoordinated as of right now, Dire. They had some amazing team fights earlier, but now they're just going in one at a time. They got to set up a proper team fight and try to take it from there, because I actually think they could do it. Because they have the Avalanche and the Tiny. An absolutely incredible cleave. You got the Meepo with the amazing poofs. You got Sniper, who hasn't bought a Mjolnir yet. That's kind of sad, but he's got an amazing damage output as well. Tankiness of the Bristleback, even though he's not exactly looking strong on net worth either. And you have the spellcasting abilities of the Winter Warrior with the extraordinary amount of damage and the Cold Embrace to save somebody. But then again, you know, in late game, it's going to be a bitch for the Styria team to handle. Meepo is good mid game, but he kind of falls off late game. Doesn't actually have a Vlad, and he wants to go for Roshan. I think it might be. It should be possible, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to be all that fast. He's going for that solo, quote unquote, solo Roshan. Axe inside the jungle, realizing he's in a very, very bad spot. Rotating back around here, Shadow Fiend. Sitting on that mid lane for now. I hope that's going to get turned into a BKB. Not entirely sure if net actually goes through BKB. It might. We're gonna assume that it does, which makes it not that great of a pickup. It is gonna help extraordinarily up against the Avalanche and Winter Warrior's many spells. Pure Arctic Burn is gonna go through the BKB, but I don't think anything else is. Chester. Gonna be farming up the jungle. So is Slug. Working his way towards a quote-unquote quick Scotty. In terms of how much he's actually been able to farm in the early game. Did not have a particularly great early game. Brave. Getting chased by an Invis Sniper here. Sniper on 14 goddamn kills. That is rather amazing. Pretty much, Tiny has pretty much been the tank of this game so far. You can see that in the score, but I think he's looking for a bit of quiet, calm time to try to farm up a bit. Now down the bottom lane, the fight is going to erupt. Winter is going to go down first here. The dust for Sniper. Where's the pounce? That's up in 2 seconds. Chester going to be coming in and going to be hitting the call. Actually, Sniper was going to get glimpsed back. No, that's the Meepo is going to get glimpsed back. Well played by the Disruptor, but Meepo now jumping in. Into the middle of everything. Shadow Fiend doing the damage. There it is. That's the Age is gone, and they should be able to take him for round 2 here. Yep, there you go. That's the call from Axe, and he's going to be gone. Beautiful fight here from the Radiant. And they should be able to push off the back of this. There is a Meepo down for 60 seconds. That's got to be a relief. Chester just going straight up mid lane. And that's going to be increasing his farm as well. GPM, not particularly amazing. Net worth. Pretty much same story. But, yeah.
Middle tower is under attack.
Definitely doing alright. In terms of being an initiator and not having a very good early game, he's doing alright.
Dire's middle tower
For a second, though, he is taking names left and right here. He's got 2.1k gold already. And I'm not entirely sure what he's going to be buying, but it could be something big. Hopefully a BKB, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, Tiny getting caught out of position and monster killing streak out from the Shadow Fiend. This Tiny's been unable to do anything this game so far. He's got the Blink Dagger and got the Aghanim Scepter, but that's when the fun stopped.
Invisibility.
Up on top lane, we do have Mr. Meepo here. Gonna be going up against the Disruptor. Oh, pounding in left and right, and there's the kill. And it's literally a Desolator out from Mr. Shadow Fiend. Oh, Axe jumping in. He's got the good old Blade Mail, but not going to be enough, though. Not getting the counter helix as he was hoping for, and Meepo just does a bit too much damage there. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Godlike out from Forsaken. Doing so much damage, and the push is unreal out from him. Meepo not been having a good game. This was the time when he was supposed to be dominating. Getting that quick level 25 and just starting to snowball until the late game. Not been able to. Missed that Tiny. Only bottle and Aghanim Scepter, 100 and some last hits. It's getting outfarmed by the Meepo and the Shadow Fiend here. BKB finally done for Phantom Assassin. She spent the last 10 minutes trying to build that. Her GPM is not exactly what you would call good. Unfortunately. She did pick that last, so it is, in my eyes, wholly deserving. But that right there is a really, really weird build. You're putting the Vladimir's Offering first, which doesn't increase your farm in any sort of way. And then you buy the BKB second, which doesn't give you any damage. So right now she has lifesteal, a tiny amount of tankiness, and magic immunity. She's still not going to last long. Because when Sniper finishes the MKB, she's going to be fucked out of the way. For a second, pop their Shadow Blade. Don't think they're looking for a fight. Tiny though. He just turned to level 16. Oh, Slug is going to be catching out at least one. Axe jumping in the middle of everything. This should be enough damage. It's actually going to get completely demolished by his own team. Assassination not going to go through because Winter just took that kill immediately. Seath now getting chased out. Chester only one to die in. Looks like they're happy with the 2-for-1 trade. No, they're not. Forsaken is going to be taking names here. Just the amount of damage coming out from him is unflippin' real. And GG's the call from Tiny. Of course, not going to end just yet, but this Shadow Fiend is big. This Shadow Fiend is properly big. And they might be looking to take high ground here. They're at least staying for the long ride. Disruptor has the Static Storm, everything on the ready. Bristleback is the only one who's about to come back. Pounce up from Slug, not going to connect on anybody. And they're just taking from the lone ground as of right now. Doesn't want to get too far in, too much involved. And there it is, that's your middle tower, and looks like they're just about willing and able to back out. Slug though, he wants more. He's shadow blading in, and they're seeing him. They got a gem on this Meepo here. That's probably a bit of a risky gem. But they're seeing him. Tiny showing his big bad presence here. As Disruptor has rotated top, that's going to create a bit of space for basically nobody to push. Alright.
Invisibility.
Chester's going to be moving through these bottom lane creeps rather efficiently here. Pushing up. Oh no, Disruptor, you got caught out, my friend. Meepo going to be taking that grand old kill. Looks like he's working his way towards a straight heart here. That could benefit him quite a lot up against this Meepo, who's possibly going. It's either Sheepstick or Scotty. Most likely Scotty in my eyes. It's probably a sheep stick now I think about it, because he's not bought a second ultimate orb yet. Love to see a Scotty, but sheep stick is good as well. At least up against the Shadow Fiend here, as long as he doesn't have a BKB. Chester farming up. He's working his way towards that Reaver. I don't think there's the Roshan up yet, which is probably what they're looking for. No, they're not. Just gonna disregard the Rosh Pit. And move towards that bottom lane instead.
Tower is under attack.
He's working his way through it. Forsaken now jumping in, joining in. With the fun there. They don't have a gem because the Meepo's not there. Now he is. He's gonna get the net off, and this could mean trouble. If they lose the Shadow Fiend, it could be a disaster. He's gonna get netted a second time, plus the assassination is gonna be enough to take him down. Seif gonna be trying to make his way out, and he should be somewhat successful. Does have the backup of the axe here. Brave, but top lane in the secret shop, gonna be buying a Perseverance, so a bit of a late battle fury here. Only very late. GG Meepo. Well, Meepo is going to be wearing off. That's the unfortunate thing for the Styre side. They did have a shot of when the Meepo here. His farm rate has been rather good, but he's going to be wearing off eventually. Just no way you can keep going on not very amazing skills and okay items. Yep, that's going to be the Disruptor gone.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Tiny showing a bit of emotion here, being a bit cross with him. Of course, it spells
Radiant's bottom tower
you
has fallen.
and a bit of that thing that actually divides. I'm not British, so I wouldn't know. But thing that divides and then R.
Shrapnel!
As the shrapnel's going to be going on out on the slug. As well as the nasal goo. This Dire team looking to push in this bottom lane, and they have the pressure right now. They do have the upper hand. Tiny gonna jump in onto the Phantom Assassin. Nope, that's not gonna matter, Tiny. You should maybe just try to fight her. That BKB is gonna wear off not too long. It's gonna go for the toss. The rotations are coming in from Meepo. It's a bit late though. Tiny gonna get a lucky cracky, and there it is. The RNG gods finally on his side.
Radiant's bottom
Gonna be
tower
taking
is
care of the
under
Phantom
attack.
Assassin. Oh, the Avalanche is gonna latch onto the axe. Slug is gonna get tossed back into the fray here. As winner,
Middle tower is
unable, actually able to save the Tiny now. Phantom or Shadow Fiend is gonna be coming in. Requiem Assault is gonna go, and that should be the end of the Meepo. It's gonna be the end of the entire rest of the team. Everything is going down left and right, and it's a full 5-man wipe here out from the Radiant. Wow.
Radiant's middle tower is under
The
attack.
cleanup crew in terms of the Shadow Fiend here. Holy hell. He just went straight in and demolished everybody. Slug getting a triple kill as well. He is definitely into this game. Got the Basher, got the Ogre Club, got the Scotty. Everything is going his way right now. And this should mean at least the Rex. At least the Rex. As Mr. Disruptor. He's been playing a good support this game, buying his wards, getting his items. I'm not entirely sure how often he's actually mech'd,
Are under attack. Dire's
but
structures are fortified.
I mean he's been doing a really decent job, and that's going to be a middle Rex. Completely gone here.
Dire's middle
Shadow
barracks
Fiend.
have fallen.
It's going to be fine here. Got the Shadow Blade. Love the fact that he bought the BKB. It's going to keep him out of a lot of trouble here. Tiny, he's working his way towards that Mansa style. Still a bit of a while to go. Is now finally getting his core items in order and going to be able to farm a lot faster than he did before. Say Roshan up and available for a second. I think he might actually be able to just do that solo. Oh, so like he's not pouncing far enough. Gotta watch out not to pounce too far, mate. He's not gonna. Oh, the net Meepo knows. Is that the main Meepo? That should be the main Meepo. Now everybody jumping in. That's a bit of a missed poof there. Oh, I don't think that was what he meant to do. Meepo is gonna go down, and there's the Ring of Aquila. You gotta jump in first, and then do your poof. Now Bristleback, he's gonna be going back in, gonna be popping the Aegis off the Shadow Fiend here. Slug He's getting completely frozen up by this Winter Warrior, but now Shadow Fiend, he's back into the fight. He's got the Rectum Assaults going off, and only the Bristleback managing to turn his back right at the crucial second, but the damage is just too much for him. Slug, he's still fine though. Meepo is back in the fray. I don't know if he actually bought back or what he did, but he is back into the fray. Chester gonna get tossed again. Now, oh, the glimpse back. Beautiful glimpse in the kinetic field. Meepo jumping in as well. It's another team wipe. Ultra kill for the Slug. And he's working his way up the net worth. This is a disaster for the Dire. They had this game and the Super Basher out on Slug now. The amount of damage. He's got 21 stacks of Essence Shift. And they might just be going straight for the win here. They got the push power of the Shadow Fiend. The Desolator. Sacred Relic as well. Sniper has apparently gone quiet. And I can understand why. This right here is a demolishment in the late game from this. If you take a look at it, they were at a somewhat comfortable 7.5k goal lead. And then Radiant just took off. Oh, Sniper, he's back in. Phantom Assassin now taking care of him. Sniper, he's going to be able to... Oh, the Rapier purchase. He wanted it. He wanted it so bad. But the Aegis is going to... Or the game... The Ancient is going to fall nevertheless. So we're not going to be seeing any throws. Chester, he's just sitting in the middle of everything here. As the Rapier comes in, demolishing the Bristleback. Sniper goes down in 2 hits as well. Holy hell, the damage, and that's going to be it. He wanted the Rapier and he got it. Alright, not exactly my best cast to get jumbled up in a couple of team fights. I am hella tired still. I'm trying to turn around my sleep schedule by having a few days of an early night, but I'm still tired as balls. Usually I wake up in the evening and then I'm all fine. Wasn't the case today. But nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching anyway. Hopefully it wasn't too miserable, but yeah. That's about it for me. I'm going to be signing off. See you all next time. Bye bye.